Pisces, gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a new love message for my Pisces soul family. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. We gotta cleanse this energy a little bit more, y'all. This is the heaviest energy I've ever felt during a new love reading, but we will get to all of that in a minute. Holy angels and spirit guides give us exactly what we need to know for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Looking to go towards new love connections or dealing with someone on the newer side, okay? Alrighty, take a moment and click that like button, guys, please. It helps the channel in tremendous ways. And also click that subscribe button and make it official, become a part of our gang if you want to, and click the notification bell as well so you can be notified when I upload for this sign, okay? Down below in the description box, we do have information if you're interested in a personal read. Right now, I'm just taking people to add to the wait list, but you can still request one. And then also we have new merch down there as well as a new Instagram page. Please follow me on Instagram, guys. We haven't gotten the ball rolling just yet, but we will, okay? That is where you will keep in touch with me in reference to what is going on with the channel, you know, little surprises, little trinkets here and there. So do that, okay? Become a part of the gang on that side as well. Now, you guys, I mean, this is just a heavily emotionally charged new love reading. I feel like this is something that you either already feel or you will feel energetically as well when you meet this person. It gets very intense rather quickly, and it has the ball rolling in your head because that may pose as like a red flag to you. The fact that, you know, this person may be so charming or that you're falling for them so quickly. Let's just go over the cards that have come out initially, right? First card out, I have plans for you, okay? Then they're leading us to fate. We have let me love you already. Already is the key word. I do feel like you put this person on ice quite a few times for the sake of guarding yourself and avoiding a disaster. And you may even be a little angry with yourself for falling so quickly, but that, I mean, it's fated, you guys, right? This is not something that you have control over. You do not have control over this, okay? Unfortunately, you don't. And I also feel like you're delaying something really beautiful. You are, you guys, by the guards that you may have up. Now, they do have an explanation for why things have gone so well and maybe very quickly, more quickly than you're comfortable with, and why your feelings may be developing. It's more on the emotional side. I don't get that this person is pressuring you into anything, and I don't get that they're doing anything specifically. I get that your feelings for them, the thoughts that you have of them, the desire to be around them, the want to hear from them. You know, it's just that connectivity for you is coming a lot sooner than what you would have wanted, and it's putting you on edge a little bit, okay? Now, for those of you who just heard the phrase that I stated, first, let me just give a little disclaimer. This is a general reading, guys, right? So don't force anything to fit. When it comes to tarot, please use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today, and leave the rest for whoever that may be for, all right? Now, I am being guided back to the phrase, put you on ice. So that may look like you either, you know, not talking to this person for a few days, not necessarily ghosting them, but just kind of not engaging entirely for a couple of days, pulling back, getting a little bit more guarded, not being as receptive to their invitations or their, you know, their sweetness, their romanticizing of the connection, not really wanting to give in at times, and then other times you do. This person may have an idea that the two of you might be twin flames. They almost feel like it's unrequited. They are mistaken. You are mistaken in that, ma'am, sir, bro, sis. This is what they are thinking, however, okay? So I do feel like communication is lacking heavily. When you do have these feelings of possibly wanting to attract your energy or guard yourself, you know, guard your heart, protect yourself, of course. This sword represents you trying to possibly protect your energy, your heart, even though the heart wants what the heart wants. That's what I just heard. I heard that phrase literally. This person is viewing it as possibly being either unrequited love or like a twin flame connection, because they do feel a heavy magnetic attraction towards you. So it's not as easy for them, in their opinion, this is their own opinion, to just not talk to you or not want to hear from you or not be around you. I don't get that this is twin flame, you guys. I do get that this is soulmate, because this young love card is not only showing up as this connection moving quite quickly, more than what you expected, caught you off guard, but it's also a signifier that you feel like you've known each other before. Okay, that you've been here before, right? It's a very comforting energy. It feels like home is what they're saying. So this is also what may have allowed you to let your guards down more sooner than what you were comfortable with, and you're angry about that. I'm angry with yourself. So it's not that you're twin flames. It's that you're really trying to stand in your power. You're trying to be in more of a control position this time around. Really trying to remain in control, but this is not something that you are in control of. Did I say that already? Because I feel like I said that. They're saying it again. They like say it louder for the people in the back. This is literally something that you have no control over, guys. You're not even in control of when the two of you meet, okay? This is not your opposition. That opposition card is in the reverse. Let me love you already. So this is someone who will be very consistent, very persistent, very, very, very consistent and persistent. All right. Now, the reasoning for the energies of feeling like things are moving too fast, and the reason why it feels to me as if the emotions are definitely mutual and they grow quite quickly, may put you on guard and thinking that maybe you're missing some form of red flag, or that is a red flag to you. Like, when is the other shoe going to drop? Are you just like this all the time? You're just this sweet person all the time. All the time. Nobody is like that all the time. Well, they are, you guys. Okay. And it is because this person has planned for you. This is somebody who has manifested this connection, so they're quite ready at the time that you meet them. Okay, when you come into their life, or when the two of you meet one another, they're ready to press go. Right? If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. They're already ready for you when you get there. This is why there is no pushback. This is why there is no not really many obstacles, you guys, which is odd, because you would think guards come out when the obstacles present themselves. It's quite the contrary in this reading. Okay, your guards are coming out because the obstacles are not presenting themselves, because it's just not, the math is not mathing to you. Are you quite possibly not wanting to see that this is something authentic? Is there something within you still fighting against that? They do feel like you're fighting against them, you guys. Okay, so we have 4 of Pentacles, yet they are extremely hell-bent on the fact that you're their person. Again, there's no communication. So if you haven't already met this person, because this could be something predictive of the future, even if you have, there is a conversation, you guys. A conversation needs to be had. You can't hold on to all of your stuff, all of your emotions, all your thoughts, and just leave yourself to deal with that shit. That's not healthy. They're in it with you. Right? But then there's a sense that you feel like if you're vulnerable with them, then they might use that on you later, and then you'll be mad at yourself, right? It's just this thing. Possibly still some need to heal, okay? Depending on what you went through in the past, this would be what has you holding on so heavily to what you consider your power. You can still stand in your power and relinquish control to the divine for things that they are in control of, you guys. You're not in control of the fates. There's a battle here. And I also feel like you're battling with yourself, because you also will eventually fall in love with this person if you let them be around you long enough. Okay? And don't push them away, or don't disengage. You will fall in love with them. Let's see here. Wow. This person has been taught at a very young age how relationships work. They are very healthy, you guys. They have a very healthy outlook on relationships, connectivity, right? What their role is in relationships. And they know how to show up. See, yeah, look, Ace of Swords. They were taught at a very young age. They had a lot of great examples in their life of what marriage looks like, of what relationship looks like, of what that's supposed to be. And this is why they're like fully prepared for you, because they've been seeing it their entire life. That's what this young love card is also signifying. Wow. I mean, that's really beautiful energy, you guys. It is. That's beautiful, because it suggests that they don't view relationships in a toxic manner. So they're not going to bring toxicity towards you. All right. See, look, the moon card, right? Like, that's not what was represented in their life. Relationships where there was deception and lies and, you know, all of that toxic shit. They may have people in their life, and this is something that they will tell you if you inquire, or they might just tell you outright, you know, that their parents have been together for 50 plus years, their grandparents, their great grandparents, right? Their aunts, their uncles, their brother, their sister's married, their brother's married. They want to be married too. Like they want this. This is what they've prepared. This is what they've shaped their life around. And then when they feel like they've actually met the true person, because that's the Ace of Swords right in the middle, they feel like you're the truth. This is fated. This was supposed to happen. This is my person. Your energy suggests it's unrequited, right? And that it's possibly a twin flame because they do feel so connected to you. They're like, is this an optical illusion? Is there something hidden here that I don't see? And it is. The hidden portion is you're not communicating with them the ways in which you may feel disempowered because of your vulnerability, or how vulnerable you feel when you're around them, when you're with them, how much you want to be with them. That kind of triggers you. Because the last time you let your emotions do what the fuck they wanted to do, bitch, we was down bad. Now, wasn't we? Right? Look at that. You can't make it up, right? 3 of Swords. Down the fuck bad. Who's trying to do that again? That's what I heard. Right. But it's like, are you telling this person that? Are you telling them that? Are you communicating, right? Are you? If you're not, that's certainly what we need to happen. And soon, babe, soon, okay? We have the 4 of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody who wants to invest in you. This is somebody who wants to get things off the ground, right? They want you to come out of your shell. That's what that 4 of Swords suggests. That, like I said, you do give them glimpses that you're into it. That's why they think it's a twin flame, because when the two of you together, it's a fucking vibe. There are times where y'all have like a great week, great dates, right? It's intense. It is magnetic. It feels fated, like it's meant to be. Like, this is the shit right here. And then 4 of Swords, right? Like you recoup, you need to rest. You need a break. It gets overwhelming to you. They see you forming a shell around a part of you that they felt like they may have had a glimpse of. Then it's no longer there, right? Maybe you're a little bit more cold, attached. And I feel like this is all subconscious. You don't recognize that you're doing this, guys. You don't. They're not judging you for it. They're curious, and they're also, they want to know why, right? Because logically, if somebody has planned for you and they're showing up in a way to suggest that they're ready to fucking put all their pentacles in this shit, right? They're investing beyond measure. That wouldn't really garner the kind of reaction that they feel like they're getting from you. Okay? Yeah. And it definitely has them all up in their head, potentially trying to figure you out, you guys, okay? Now, this 8 of Swords is mirrored energy, right? Because this person is in the 8 of Swords energy, overthinking about why. Like, why can we not move, right? Like, why won't you just let me do this? Let me be your person. Let me be your better half. Let me be your other half. Let me be a part of it. 1/4, bitch, anything. 2%. Like, just let me. Got those wheels turning. It's very much rumination. Especially when you retract, or when you put a shell around your energy, or you put your guards up, the rumination intensifies because they don't know why it happened, because nobody's talking. And I'm not going to put it all off on you either, because ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, you can open your motherfucking mouth as well. Neither one of you are talking. It's for the same reason is what I'm hearing, you guys. Neither one of you are telling one another what you're feeling for the same exact reason. And it's because you don't want to mess it up. You feel like the truth will break things apart, or will make it so things are done for good. Because when you retract, you're not necessarily, or when you put your guards up, when you disengage slightly, I don't get a drastic disengagement, like you're ghosting this person or you're just not giving them the time of day. I don't. It's very slight. And it's only recognizable to them because they feel you on a soul level. When you do that, it gets them to asking the questions, right? But not to you, just in their mind. And the same is vice versa. right? When you also start to feel overwhelmed with how fast things are moving, or, you know, just kind of wondering if you're doing the right thing, questioning, right? Questioning your choices, questioning your judgment. There's some distrust that you have in yourself that's not allowing you to see this clearly. You also don't say anything. Nobody's talking. You both go into your corners, right? And it's just a lot of thoughts, lots of mental, it's like a mental imprisonment. It's lots of your own thoughts. So some truth really needs to be spoken here. And I feel like that's going to make it lighter for both of you. For both of you. Yeah, neither one of you are even dating other people. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. You're both exclusive, but even though you haven't made things exclusive officially, you are both laser focused on each other, wanting to be around each other, be with each other. It's like an inseparable type of energy. It's very magnetic. You're not even interested in thinking about another person. Very much so focused on them as they are on you. And this is just a hiccup that we continue to have, is what they're saying. Both getting into the energies of feeling powerless. You, when you think that you're not making the correct decisions, right? Because whatever happened in your past definitely has shifted and changed, and added some distrust in yourself, like in your judgment and how you see people and your judge of character and all of that. You be questioning all of that shit. You do. Slight bit of healing that needs to be done so that you can recognize that your intuition is there for a purpose. Okay? And them feeling powerless because, no, they don't want it to be over either. That's why they don't give any pushback when they feel like you're giving them a slight cold shoulder, or you're not really responding in the same way, or you're not as open as you were yesterday, or you didn't answer all day long, not until the nighttime, just to say goodnight. I mean, you know, like, that's very specific, but that's the kind of energy that I'm getting, right? It's not drastic, but it's drastic enough for them to realize it because of how connected they feel to you emotionally. So it also makes them feel powerless in that way, because it's like, well, I love you. Like, I want to be with you. I don't even know how, I don't know what I'm doing to make you do that. But they don't ask. Nobody is saying anything. Oh, yeah. Why, guys? Why? Why is nobody talking? You both have the same idea. You feel like if you tell this person the truth, they feel like if they tell you the truth, and you feel like if you tell them the truth, that it would either end things or it would taint things. But you both are struggling. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And a part of me believes that you may be scared of love, you guys. You're quite all right connecting with people, dating, right? Once things start getting too deep, it's like, I don't know about that, baby. Back the fuck up. Back that ass up like Juvenile, bitch. Like, and if you won't, I will. Look at this shit, look. Right? Retreat. That's what you're doing. Soon as it goes further than that initial feel of getting to know one another, once it starts getting deeper, baby, I gotta go. Just for a little while. Just for a little while. I'll be back. I'll be back. They are very confused, you guys. They don't know, but they'll never not forgive it. They will never not be receptive or open to you coming back. They do view you as their soulmate, right? They feel like you would be the perfect partner for them. Like the two of you are like like you're a missing puzzle piece for them. Yeah. even though this is definitely the type of person who desires marriage, they desire that traditional setting. They ain't just about to have that shit with just any old body though, right? Like, no, they're not just trying to put anybody in that position. It has to be the right person. And for them, you're that person. So they're always willing to work it out, to work towards it, to work on it, to compromise, but how come you're not willing to talk about it? Not talking about it is literally the issue here, you guys. It is. Because I feel like the both of you are very deserving of this. You are. You're both very much passionate about this connection. Neither one of you want to hurt the other person. I don't even get that. They don't want to hurt you. You're not trying to hurt them. Everybody is just trying to figure it out for themselves. But if you desire one another in this way, the communication is what's going to fix it. I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen, but that's what they're saying, you guys. Hi, boy, I tell you. Now let's go on over to the extended, okay, guys? I want to kind of dig in over there, get us some answers and overall advice, of course. I definitely am sending you love and light because I feel as though some of your actions towards this person is done out of, you still having some residual effects of your past and needing to heal. And that's not an easy feat, especially when you have met somebody who actually deserves what you gave people who did not fucking deserve that shit. That's the thing, right? Like, ugh. So, let's go on over to the extended. I want to see what this person finds most attractive about you and what you will find most attractive about them. That's going to especially let those of you who haven't met this person yet know exactly who I'm talking about. Or if you are entertaining multiple people, you're going to know who this person is. I also want to take a look and spy a little bit and see if you do decide to place effort into this. If you do decide to put your guards on leave, right? If you decide to lay all your guards off, get them a cute little severance package and whatnot, what does a life with this person look like, okay? That will entail if things will change, right? I know that you're a bit worried about if you do let your guards down, will it be a mistake again? Is there something that you're not seeing again, right? I'm gonna spy a little bit there for you. Let's see exactly what a life with this person looks like in detail, and this will also let you know if they switch up, right? Is this just their representative? And the representatives, don't sleep on it, because them motherfuckers be staying around for a long time, years sometimes. I know some people who have been in marriages for a decade or more, and it's like, I never knew this bitch was like that. I never knew he was like that. I never knew she was like that, right? They just switch and change. So we're gonna look to see so you can make a conscious decision for yourself. And then I want to know what this person's purest intentions for you are in this connection. That's also very important to know. Why are they currently single, right? Why were they a free agent when you met them? Why aren't they in a relationship? What is it? We'll also see if there are any warnings in particular that need to be pulled out, just so that you can be sure that you're not wasting your time. And then we're going to look to see what the potential is in this connection for things to go all the way into union within the near future, okay? And then we'll get your advice, of course, from Spirit in reference to how they suggest you speed up momentum towards the life that you desire and the manifestations that you're currently trying to bring in. How can you materialize those manifestations in the least amount of time, okay? So without further ado, guys, I'm going to put the link for the extended down below in the description box, as well as all the information that I told you about earlier. Please click that like button and that subscribe button, and I'm gonna see y'all over there, hopefully. All right, let's go. Let's get into this.